SK's moving mad, you know.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode on Woodside FC. Today, I'm on commentary on the gaffer, also known as Charlie. I'm with the co-commentator today, Shrinky Fernandez himself.
What's going on, people?
Live in the building, live and direct. Today's episode was a one we've all been waiting for, a local derby against Addiscombe Casuals. Big game on the line here, 3 points. Whatever way it goes, it's a massive one, so I think both teams are really up for this coming into it. I mean, what's your take on it, Shrinks?
Big game, big players.
Simple as, big game, big players. Enough of the talking, let's get straight into the action. Addiscombe Casuals have started the game, they've kicked off. Decent bit of play from them off the back. We've managed to intercept it and starting a little play of our own. Setigi taking the ball out here. The return of the beast. Setigi's first game back, I believe. Was it his first game back or was it his second? Might have been his second.
Second, he played against Chelsea, didn't he?
Yeah, Chelsea Athletic, he came back and done a shift for us. I think he played about 30 minutes against Chelsea.
So, yeah.
35. It's lovely to have Seth back. What a player he is. Casuals just working the ball out themselves.
Picking out to the right back here. He's gone passing it forward. Great interception by George there. He's bombing forward. Done a left hand.
Straight to the goal now in centre back. This fella had a good game, man. The centre back. Good game he did. I can't remember his name. Setigi trying to work something here. Skips him. Lays it off to Matt, I believe. Might you see what can he do here? He's looking for someone. Nice little pass inside.
Oh, nice little. Whoa! Oh, that's unlucky there by Els.
The final third. Yeah, this is the centre back I was on about. He had a good game. I thought he was one of the better players they had, to be honest. Done well. Read the game well. George with another little lovely interception. We're just slowing the game down a bit here, working the ball, keeping it nicely. Big Mike's one of our new signings. What a player he is as well. Els again. He's a captain. What can he do? He spreads it wide to Ryan. I think Ryan had a good game as well, man. I mean, he had a little blue part. We're coming up soon, but he had a solid game. I won't lie. He did have a solid game.
On our attack.
Come back to that number 6. I think your name was Harry, and it was a good stop by Alex. Caught that well. Throwing down the line to Casuals. He flicked it on. Jay's read that well. Put it into Liam. What can Els do? He's trying to find Mike's. Lovely interception. Little top up ball over the top. Josh, I think he's flagged offside. Unlucky from Woodside there. Lovely bit of creative play. See Shrinksy there. Look, Shrinky on management duties on the side.
Give him a corner there. Did a back up. Little flick there back on up. Straight.
David Luiz kind of flicked from big cons there.
Straight to the keeper. We have Casuals on the ball again, going forward. The right back again. Just knocks over the top.
On our lovely
back on.
Jay turns this fella nicely here, and this was a
that's dirty.
Dangerous challenge that we was going mad on the side. It was very wild.
And that's a yellow card for
that. I mean,
geezer.
for me, I think that's a straight red. He's gone 2-footed from behind early on in the game as well, and I think that was I think the ref gave a yellow, but fair play to the ref. He did well in this game as well, I think. Tyrese down the wing here. Plays it into Seth Griff. Should have hit it first time. He's gone past 1, gone past 2. He's trying to get his shot off. Blocked. He's trying to get another shot off. Blocked again.
So lucky there by Seth. Should have pulled the trigger first time though.
Yeah, I think he should have pulled the trigger first time, but it was on his... No, actually, it was probably on his stronger foot, but the angle was... I see what he was trying to do, basically. I could see what Seth was trying to do, but overdone it, in my opinion.
Quick free kick there by Seth. Plays it through to Matt. Matt turns inside. Looking for someone to pass the ball to.
Played out wide to Mike's. Mike's rotating the ball now. We're keeping it well at this point. We had a lot of the ball most of the game, I'd say. I mean, especially the first 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, we're just dominating the whole game. We hardly had the ball. We were creating chances, and that final third ball was just not going through. It just weren't falling right. And I believe
pinged it long here.
His touch here, he's in trouble as soon as he takes his first touch. Obviously, whatever's going on in his head, it's all over the place.
I'm fuming here watching this game of football. I am staggered an international player can just get done like this.
Their first chance they basically had, and it come from a silly mistake from Ryan Hewitt. I mean, the clip talks for itself. I'm not even going to talk much, but silly mistake. And it's cost us, and we're 1-0 down at this point, and we're dominating the whole game. But that happens in football. You've got to learn from it and move forward.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Casuals working the ball down the line again. George has read this well, played it off his man, thrown to us. Working the channel now, throwing it down. Casuals intercepts, falls to this number 6, I think his name's Harry, goes for a little screamer.
Oh.
Just dragged wide.
Might see going mad there. Someone should be closing that down. It's a free shot.
Too much time on the ball.
And Connor's goal kick wasn't the best there. And it's 2-0 Casuals.
Casuals, another silly mistake once again, and it's put us 2-0 down.
I wouldn't even let him on the bus after the match. I get a taxi back to Manchester. These are established international players, and we're all sitting here, and I know we have to analyse the game. Analyse it till the cows come home. You do your job. We're trying to get in the top 4, not win leagues, by the way. We're just on about getting the top 4. God forbid about winning trophies. Shocking. I am disgusted with it.
Got to keep going. So we've kicked off. City G hooked out wide for Tyrese. Another new signing, the two brothers, Mike and Tyrese, quality players, bringing a lot to the side. As you guys can probably see throughout this episode, and many more to come. City G winning it and bringing it forward. We've missed Seth so much, man. He brings so much to our team, so much creativity. He drives with the ball forward. He's literally unstoppable on the ball. You can't bully him. He's so strong for such a small guy. We've missed him loads, so it's lovely to have him back from his injury. He was out for a long while. I think 3-4 months he was out.
Oh.
Maybe even a bit longer, maybe 6 months.
It's a beautiful touch there by Matt. Who's he finding here? He finds Els in the middle. Els is going to go for his little run, is he? 1-2 step overs.
Need more movement there.
It's not bad. Oh, nice unlucky from Tyrese. Casual break away here.
Centre back again, reading it.
Ah, it's beautiful from Jay. Great recovery.
Great commitment there to win that ball. City G needs an option. Finds Manny C.
Cuts in the middle. Oh, and it's gone.
And Els' reaction here just says it all.
Says it all. That's gone to Els.
City G with the ball, he picks it up in the middle of the field, stands on it.
City G's seen it all.
Jay rotated to Perrier. I think Perrier just come on at this point. He arrived late to the game. That was a big miss as well, because he's our main centre back. What a player he is as well. Probably one of the best, if not the best in the league, in my opinion. Not being biased, but I think a lot of teams would say that as well. Quality centre back.
Oh, playing for a penalty there.
Penalty playing.
And the ref waves it away.
I think we might have a little replay on show here.
Fergie Cam.
Or Freddie Ferguson. Talking a load of shite as usual.
Hey, God, Fergie.
Here's the replay. It's a bit soft. I think Els has gone down a bit too easy there, so probably the right decision from the referee. But he does get kicked and haggled at a lot. So you know what I mean. Some of them you get, some of them you don't.
Casuals on the break again. Going forward. Over the top ball. Jay cuts out. Lovely.
Little slip there, I think. Sims on the ball, I believe.
Oh, what a hit. What a goal.
Good player, Sims.
And I am sick to death of this goalkeeper. I would be fighting him at half-time. There's no getting away from that. I would be swinging punches at that guy. This is a standard state for an established international goalkeeper. It's middle of the goal. It's good height for him.
You're being harsh. This one you're being harsh. I think it's a great save.
That.
I think it's a good... Oh, you should be catching that.
Catching that, yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Why, he's going to play with some glue on his gloves?
It's not even that high. It's middle of the goal.
One of them games, like, if you watched it, if he was there, even from the highlights, you could say he's been all over him, but they've had 3 chances from 2 mistakes, and 1 they created on themselves, and they're 3-0 up. Interception from, I think, one of their fullbacks. They worked it into the box again. Played it across goal.
Oh.
It's fell to, I think his name was Jack. He scuffed it wide. Ryan with another dodgy kick out from the back. Seth miscontrols it, and he's just gone down again. guy, I think, I don't know, went down about 3 or 4 times in a space of 10, 15 minutes max. No one even touching him, and he's just dropping to the floor.
That's a poor free kick. It's gone up for corner.
On the ball to Addiscombe Casuals.
They do.
Whipped it in. We've dealt with it well. And I believe Perrier just clears this down the line, and I think it goes out for a throw-in for us, if I remember correctly. Anyway, onto the other side. Tyrese has thrown it in. Michael's took it down. Lovely
touch.
there. Great turn.
Quality. That is absolutely
3-1 back in the game. Lovely little turn from Michael, and he's finished that well, really well. Picked his corner and found it. Nice little bit of deep ball from Woodside here between Jay, George, Matty C involved. George has played it down the line. I think Mike's got it at this point. He's waiting for Els for the overlap. He's put Els in down the wing. Els tries to beat his man. He's read well by the number 7. And it's a throw into Woodside. Matty C's on the throw. He throws it in. Little flick on from Mike's. Seti G's took it down. He miscontrolled it a bit, and little tactical foul there from Griff. Might have been needed. I think they could have been on a break there, so it's the right decision, I think. Quick free kick out from Casuals. I think a few of our boys are falling asleep at this moment. Play the ball forward. Sims with a little through ball. Little shimmy there from this fella, and he's slotted that nicely.
He's made it 4-1 here.
4-1 to Addiscombe Casuals. That was a good goal, that. Well worked.
Woodside got to dig deep to do anything out of this game at this point.
It's a little shimmy there onto his left foot. He's just slotted. Good goal. He's called Alex flat-footed. Good goal from Addiscombe Casuals. But I think he fell asleep there at that point, and it's 4-1. Goalie here. Long kick from him. Don't know what it comes to. I think we snapped it up. Seti plays it to Con. Con looking for some movement. He's trying to get in behind it. He's played it out wide to Tyrese. Tyrese drives inside, beats 1, beats 2. Shrugs him off. See you later, mate. Beats another 1. He's looking for options. He's played it out to Matty C. Matty C's cut inside. He's eyeing up something. Played it into Mike's. Well read there by their skip, I believe. And they've played it out. Not come to nothing, I think, off that attack there. They're just rotating the ball now from the back. Play the ball into Seth. Seth carrying the ball forward as he always does. Lovely little turn inside. They've had to do a little tactical foul on Seth. I think that was their skipper again. It's a corner to Casual at this point. Good delivery in. Ooh, unlucky. Don't know if that looked like it was closer than it was, but it was a decent chance.
Oh, what a challenge by Captain Connor there. And the man's hobbling off.
I think it's a mad challenge. I can't lie, it's a mad challenge. But it wasn't dirty. I think Connor's come in very quick. If anything, he's took more of our player. You see Els going down here. I mean, their player hobbles off, but I think the ref's just keeping a hold of the game. Deserves to be a yellow card. He has the right to give one. But if their player didn't get a red for that one in the first half, well, still the first half, sorry, he didn't get a red for that one earlier, I believe it's the right decision on that.
It's not a derby without the challenges, is it?
Yeah, there's a lot of them in this game, in this derby. It's a long ball out the back from Perrier. Els takes it down nicely, beats his man lovely. Takes another one on. He's driving forward now. Els, can he find a little pass in the gap? He finds Michael. What's Michael gonna do?
That's
very
a quality goal. That is a beautiful
second
assist
for
by
Big
Els.
Mike's. And Els carried it forward lovely there, and what a lovely little ball he slipped through. And Mike's has done well to finish that. It's a hard angle. You can see from the camera it's swayed off a bit, but it's a hard angle to finish that, and he's done well. Matty C's loving it.
So they're back into the game at this point.
So it's 4-2, I believe, at this point. Perry with a kick out from the back again. Matty C takes it down well, gives it to Griff. Griff into Mike's.
That's a beautiful turn there by Michael.
It's a lovely interception from number 16. Seth picked it up. Pinged the pass out wide to Mike's. Well read by the fullback. It's full to Els. Els nicks it. Tyree standing his man up. Shimmy drops a shoulder, goes the other way.
Oh, look at the pace. That's a pen, ref. It's got to be a
penalty.
Great burst of speed there.
Lovely little bit of play from Tyrese on the round side. I think that was the first time he kind of came into the game. I'm alive in the game at that point.
And it's 4-3.
Started causing them problems from now on. He's a big threat when he drives at players like that. He stands you up.
You see Jay there motivating the team. It's 4-3 at this stage. We've pulled ourselves back into it. And it's half time.
4-3 half time. Lots of goals in this game, as you can see. And I think the scoreline speaks for itself. It's probably a fair score at the moment. I'd say, apart from our silly mistakes, we could say we could be winning at this point, but we're not. So we move on into half time. We'll come out in the second half and try and rectify our mistakes and try and take a lead in this game. We've had our little team talk. We've kicked off, looking to kind of put a spark in the game now and up our levels. We've managed to pull ourselves back into this, so we're buzzing at this point. We're just trying to see if we can keep calm in the game and keep creating chances. I think not much comes to from kick-off from both teams. George wins a lovely little header in the box. Seth's driving out. Matty C plays it down the line to Els, and we're on the attack here, and we've got pace to drive at them. Look at Tyrese bombing forward there. We're screaming at this point for Els to look up and give it to Tyrese. He keeps running Els. He's managed to keep the ball well. Tyrese here stands his man up again, comes inside, little shot.
No, it's unlucky.
It's unlucky.
It's gone out for a corner.
Goalkeeper's fumbled that, and I think at this point the goalkeeper kind of, I don't know if it was after this, he kind of injured himself. I believe. Weren't long after this, because he was hobbling about for a little while. Look, you can see him hobbling here. He took a little knock to himself. Don't know actually if it come from that shot from Tyrese, but he changed. Well, he subbed himself off kind of after this. He said he's had enough. He can't play no more. So scrambling about it, the ball's just bouncing about. It's like a pinball game at this point. Connor's tried it outside the football. It's not really gone off, but Els has managed to nick it. He's beat his man. What can Els do here? Little chop inside, stands him up. Decent shot. Matty C follows up. And it's 4-4.
Managed to pull it back.
Pulled it back to 4-4 now, and now we're really back in the game, and Casuals looking a bit shaky, and they're looking worried at this point. I must say, I think they're kind of thinking, wow, these boys are back in the game. They're not giving up. So fair play to us for continuing on and getting back into the game. Matty C, lovely little finish.
Would have been harder to miss than to score there, to be honest.
Big Mike's turning with the ball. The two brothers are linking up. Tyrese waiting for Michael to overlap. Little back heel to Tyrese. Look at this little FIFA skill here through the legs. And I tell you what, if that paid off and he won the ball on the other side, that would have been probably on, what's it, Soccer AM, that Showboat F, whatever it's called, the Showboat little show. Lovely little bit. I think he learned that one from FIFA. Little Berber
Seth just shrugging off everyone here. Plays it through to Tyrese. He's falling through to Els, and Els loses the ball to them.
Kicking out there a bit. Els, I think he's in a bit of frustration. He's getting kicked out the whole game, so he's just, you know what I mean, he's had enough. He's lashed out a bit there, but nothing serious. And I think at this point we won the ball, and I think Casuals thought it was a free kick, but it wasn't. We played on. Tyrese is driving through. He's been taken out, and the refs played the advantage on, I believe, at this point. I don't think it comes to anything, and he's pulled it back for a free kick for us. Bit of a strange decision, if I'm being honest, but weren't really much of an advantage. But this was another strange scenario as well. If you can see Els coming onto the camera here in the shot. Els is basically saying that they're 5 yards away from the ball. He's showing the ref 5 yards, as you can all count there. Tyrese decides to take the free kick because the ref's saying play on. And the the ref has ended up sin binning Els for 10 minutes. He's given me a yellow card, and he's sin binned him. Because Els is basically saying, ref, you've got it wrong, that's 5 yards. He's counting it out for him, and Els is on the sideline here, as you can see. And this did kind of cause us a few problems. I mean, we're a man down, and silly foul given away there by Lee. Silly foul, no need for it. It was really soft, but it's one of them ones where it's like, it's so obvious. There's no need for it. And
Casuals got a chance here to go 5-4 up.
Casuals got a chance to take the lead in the game again. The captain on the penalty.
He slots it away.
Calm and composed. And it's 5-4 to Addiscombe Casuals at this point. George with a lovely little header, intercepting it from their little cross in the box. Matty with another little sliding challenge. He's won the ball there. He's managed to win it. I don't know how. Lovely little switch over the top to Tyrese. We're putting the pressure on at this point. We're trying to draw the game back to 5-5. Tyrese standing his man up. Is anyone going to give him an option? Jay's coming inside.
Oh, it's a bit of a bad touch there by Jay. Oh, and he's gone flying in. The ref hasn't given him a free kick there. Did look a bit naughty from Jay there.
Did look a bit bad, but you know Jay flies into tackles all over the pitch.
Lovely
hard as nails.
Touch there by Tyrese, falls to Els. What can Els do here? Lovely quick feet. Plays it back to Tyrese. What can Tyrese do here? Plays out to Micah. Lovely little turn there by Micah. Pulls it out. Seth. Oh.
Why isn't he shot first time again?
And he slipped
the
the
second time Griff's done that. Like, he done it in the
it's
first
a bit
half.
Scrappy there, and they managed to clear
And
the
Seth's
ball
got a
there.
good shot on him, and Seth is both footed. I'm a bit confused why Seth didn't hit it first time there, but Tyrese
left
the ball again, skipping a past one, 2 step overs, looking for an option. He gives it to Matty C out wide. Matt's drawn inside, he's gone for the shot.
It's gone out for a corner.
And the player's just dived in front of it, he's got a head to it. It was on target, I think, so fair play to the number 6 for diving in front of that. And I think nothing come from that corner. Tyrese here, his power was driving forward. I think he's took on about 3 or 4 here.
Oh, and
that is a great challenge from their player, I must say. He's done well to come across and read that cover for his teammates. Tyrese didn't come off too bad on the end of that, but well read there from the number 15 at the back. I think that was a guaranteed goal if he didn't make that challenge. Ryan Hewitt flying in with a little challenge there. They played a little ball in behind. It's come across to Sims.
Good save
by Alex. Jay's gone for the clearance. I don't know what's happened there.
Seems like Alex is...
It's too much going on at this point, but I did manage to catch a little push on Jay at the end. I think you were liner at the time, Shrinks. I think you flagged for that.
I
Here's
did
the
indeed,
replay.
but the ref just decided to ignore me.
Yeah, so look, from what I can see, Alex saved it, Jay's gone to clear it.
When
Jay's gone to clear it, Alex dived at the ball and patted it out to Sims, and he's tapped it in, but I think Sims gave Jay a little push there.
Well, at this point here, they're just clipping away all our players. Els, Tyrese.
Tyrese had enough in the centre moment. Look, that's enough. No need for that off the ball.
George here, with a lovely delivery.
He's found Pez.
Oh, it's the back of the net.
5, 5? No. Yeah, 5-5.
5-5.
That'll be, but maybe not.
Spin this
The
around.
ref here, he's going over to the liner. For what reason, I don't know why, because the liner's not going to change his mind. Apparently, Perret was offside.
The liner's seen something no one else has seen.
I mean, we'll let you guys decide on that one. We've got a little replay coming up after. It is kind of hard to kind of tell. Obviously, you've got to get every frame in the shot, which is hard to do, especially depending on what camera you're using and what lens. But we did our best to slow it down. When I've looked it back, from what I can see, I don't believe he was offside. I think Perry is on. I'll show you what I mean by this replay here. If you watch closely, the ball's played. Obviously, we can't see right now the shot, but Perrier is on the edge of the box. He's ran past his defender, his man marking him. He's ahead of the ball. I don't think he's offside. They held a line on the edge of the box, it looked like, but Perrier was also outside the box at the time the ball was kicked. I think the goal should have stood, but you get some of them decisions and you don't. it is what it is. We ain't complaining. We got on with the game. Perry's played it out to the back to Tyrese. He's driving forward again. He's gone past 2 or 3 again. Slips in Matty C.
He's got a score here. Oh, and that's unlucky by Matt. He's thinking he tried to be cheeky, yeah.
Lucky from Matty C. And at this point, if Perry's goal would have stood, we would have went 6-5 up there. So, what's happened there? Is this I think this was the handball.
It was, wasn't it?
So Perry's played it out. Tyrese has flipped it down the line to
And that's
to
an
Els. And I
intentional
think
handball. Should have been his second yellow.
does look intentional. Should have been a second yellow. Should have been sent off. Lovely little bit of skill there from Tyrese. Plays it into Mike's. Mike tries to find Matty C. It's hit off one of their players, I think, for a corner kick. Nothing's come from the corner. Tyrese has got to one edge of the box there. He's man again. Michael with a lovely little turn. Unfortunately, it's not come to nothing. They've cleared the ball up long to Sims. He's held it up well here. He's knocked it down the line. He's taking on Hewitt. He's saying, have you got the legs to get me? And Hewitt's tracking back. And it's a lovely challenge from Ryan Hewitt. I must say, like I said earlier in the game, apart from that silly mistake Ryan made, I thought it was the best game he's had for us, to be honest. Quality game from Ryan here. He won all his battles and he just made one silly mistake and it cost us at the start. I think they're just wasting time a bit in the corner here. They know the whistle's about to go. Just holding the ball as much as they can, but it's actually our throwing, so we could have a little last chance on the go here. And the referee's blown the whistle. And that is the full-time score of 6-4 to Addiscombe Casuals, and the derby game ends. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 3 points. It was an action-packed game. Goals everywhere, challenges everywhere, decisions. Some maybe should have gone our way, some didn't. But it was a really good derby game. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to capture audio. Something went wrong at the time of recording. So we haven't got audio on this. Hence why we were just putting a backing track and commentating over it. But we made our best of it, and good luck to Addiscombe Casuals for the rest of the season. Cut them silly mistakes out of our game, I think, Woodside, and I think we can do alright this season. I think we've had a big transition. It's hit us hard at the start of the season, and we need to kind of regroup. We've got our players that we needed to get in, and it looks like we're up on the rise at the moment. I mean, that game could have went either way, in my opinion. It didn't go ours, so it's an L, but it's something we learn from. We can't drop our heads. I think we played really well, really good football. Really impressed of us, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I think that's it from me and Shrinky.
Thank you for watching.
It's been a pleasure. The commentary, we tried our best. It's late on a Sunday night. We're trying to rush this in. I mean, we've got other things to do, obviously. We've got foot champs to play. But yeah, we'll let you guys go, and we'll see you around for the next episode. So stay tuned. Thank you once again.